You're listening to The Marketing Reality, real-life marketing insight with Australian business owners. Proudly brought to you by Holly Martin of Just Holly.
Hi, and thanks for joining us. I'm Holly Martin of Just Holly, strategies for you to take control of your marketing. Now, The Marketing Reality is a videocast and podcast that aims to let you in on the marketing activities that business owners across Australia have tried and tested. Today, I'm happy to introduce you to Chris Manak, one of Australia's leading lifestyle and dating coaches for men. Welcome, Chris. Thanks for joining me.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So I said a little bit in the title about what you are. So what is that the solution that you provide for your clients?
Basically, gentlemen like to have more confidence interacting with women, approaching women, and that's something that I basically taught myself to do in my mid-20s. I'm now mid-30s, so I've spent the last several years actually basically teaching what I learned to guys. So I basically just use dating and interacting with women as a means to grow someone's confidence, I guess. So,
fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump in. What is the number one most successful marketing activity you've undertaken?
I believe that my approach to marketing was very different from the start because ironically, when I got into this, I didn't actually want to do this. This started as a side project and I never wanted to do it because I was working full time and I didn't want my hobby to be a job, basically. So anytime I'd meet new people, I'd basically go, look, it's really hard. It's hard, this stuff. I mean, it's amazing. It's really hard. It's going to take a long time and you're going to go through a whole lot of crap. A lot of stuff's going to come up. It's going to be a nightmare for you, but it's, you're going to be pretty cool on the end of it,
Yep.
So I believe my approach to marketing has always been that, that I don't necessarily need you as a client, but I'd love to help you out.
Hard sell.
No, in fact, the opposite. I've sat down with a number of clients who have just wanted to have a coffee with me and have a chat. And they've basically explicitly said, I don't want coaching. I just want to meet you and get a couple of ideas. And I'm more than happy to help people. And, within half an hour, they're like, when can you get me in? When can you get me in?
Yep.
So, I mean, I think in a marketplace that's saturated with like, buy this, sell this, opt in here, do this. When they meet someone who, if they can walk away from a coffee, just kind of going, it seems like that guy actually legitimately wanted to help me as a person and not just have my money. So I'm not sort of saying that's a marketing strategy. I think that should be more a mentality that you have.
Yeah, I think it kind of is because it's about the message that you're portraying, which is this is the skill set that I have and these are the things that I teach. And if you want to come on that journey with me, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, that's my whole approach to life. This is my journey. I'd love for you to come along for the ride. If not, cool. Add me on Facebook. I'll chat with you sometime,
Fantastic. So what's the number two most successful marketing activity?
I would say videos.
Video,
yeah. I've been coaching now for about 8 years and I've only started doing video in the last 1 or 2. Mm-hmm. And what I find really interesting is that every time I get a new client now, they mention my videos.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, and in the last few months, I've had people approach me, and one really lovely guy approached me in a bar and he said, I just want to tell you to keep doing what you're doing. I love your videos. I'm like,
oh, good.
I've only got like 8. Like what? No, I was like 8, 10, 12.
See, but it's not about quantity, is it? It's about
apparently
content.
Not. No, it's so I wish I'd done videos earlier, and that's my intention for this year to actually start doing more videos. And and a lot of my videos aren't even necessarily like picking up dating related. They're more, here are my observations on life, and here it might relate to your interactions, it might relate to your confidence, but some of them don't at all. So I find that really interesting.
I guess it goes back to your first kind of marketing activity as such, which is, portraying you and your message. So the videos are just another tool to do that.
Yeah, definitely. So I think we kind of have this animalistic read of people. So when we see people, when we see them speaking, we can get a feel of who they really are. I think there's kind of a whole vibe thing going on, and we trust someone or we don't. So I think seeing someone just chat about everyday life on a video, I think really tells you a lot about how much you as a person trust them and probably would get along with them. So, yeah, I think it's just a means for them to get to know you. And I've met a lot of people who starting businesses, and they always say to me, I'm not good behind a camera and all that sort of stuff. And just before this video, we were talking about one of my blooper videos, how I was trying to record one day, and it was just horrible. I was just cocking up things left, right, and center.
Yeah, I think I was saying don't use some of the words that you used in that video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a tough morning for me, that one. So I think people want to see a real side of you. I think people are just tired of seeing, like I was saying before, they're tired of seeing sales pictures, and they're tired of seeing, free information, knowing what's coming on the end, that sales pitch at the end. How about give a bunch of free information and then just going to go have a good night and walk off?
Yeah.
You think they're just going to go, that was brilliant, I'm glad he didn't tell me more? No, they're going to go, that was awesome. That guy didn't even tell me how to find him. And then they go looking and they find stuff about you. So.
Okay, so what is the one marketing activity that you've undertaken that's been less than successful?
Less than many, no. I would say when I first started this, I had I got some little business cards, and I said, have a free consult with me, because my main coaching is taking guys out and being side by side with them when they approach and when they're interacting. So the little consults where I just sit down with someone for a couple of hours and just get to know them and just figure out how they think and why they think that. I thought, I'll offer that, and funnily enough, no one took it. No one took it. And so again, that's something, I don't do that anymore. That was 6-7 years ago. Mm-hmm. But I still see people doing that. They're like free. And I just think free inherently says, I don't think people trust free, because it means
it can be, often people value something more if they have to pay for it.
That was my second point, definitely.
There you go. Taking the words out of your mouth.
That's all right. There's not many of them.
So where can people find you? You don't like to tell, but where can they find you?
My website is Manic Workshops, MANIC workshops.com. My stuff on YouTube is Chris Manak, MANAK. Instagram, Chris Manak, MANAK.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool.
So there's a few different options then.
Should you need them, want them, yes.
They are there. Awesome. Thanks so much for your time today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
With thanks to Paymo. Paymo is a modern project management app for small and medium businesses. Just click the link provided to learn more.
You've been listening to The Marketing Reality, proudly brought to you by Just Holly.